What's going on, guys? My name is Steve. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to an old power station that's now a luxury shopping mall. This place is in London, if I'm not mistaken, and it's called Battersea Power Station. I really don't know too much about this, but from what I understand, it's not just luxurious, it's also very modern. I've had a lot of people recommend that I check this place out, and at first glance, I think it looks really cool. I always love when they take these old factories and these old buildings and they turn them into commercial space or apartments. I love it when they bring these old buildings back to life, so to speak, and let people today enjoy this space. But this is the first time I've seen something like a power station turned into something like a shopping mall. This should be very interesting. I'm glad they left the smokestacks up top. I actually heard that you could actually ride a lift in one of these smokestacks or something. I'm not sure, but that's what someone said in the comments. But yeah, guys, this looks like it'll be really cool. I don't really know what to expect here, but I hope there may be some interesting stuff in here, maybe some cool technology or something. But it's supposedly very luxurious and very modern. So, and I know it's in London. So, you know, I'm guessing it's going to be a very interesting space. And, you know, at first glance, this seems like it's very, very, very large for a shopping mall. But I don't know. I don't know if the whole place is one big shopping mall or maybe they have apartments or something like that as well. But anyways, guys, don't really know what to expect. So let's just go ahead and dive in and check out Battersea Power Station turned into a luxury shopping mall.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So behind me is Battersea Power Station, or what used to be Battersea Power Station.
That's huge.
It's now something completely different. In fact, if you look at that second chimney, that is also an attraction now.
Oh,
I'm about to visit Europe's
that's what they're talking
top
about.
shopping destination. So obviously I'm not a big fan of shopping myself, but I know someone who is.
That's me.
Because I thought I can't come
That's
to one
huge,
of
dude.
Europe's new biggest shopping destinations without bringing Gabby. This whole area has been transformed. Battersea wasn't the best area back in the day. This whole project cost over 9 billion. Should we go and check it out?
9 billion? $9 billion? Wow. Okay. I'm expecting something really cool now. $9 billion? And that this place is as huge as I thought it was. You know, looking at it up close when they showed it just so I can go, wow. You know, when I was overseas in Asia, they had some pretty big shopping malls, but I don't know about this, man. This looks really, really huge. All right, guys, let's just continue.
So the entrance we're taking, well, I've kind of got to figure out how I get over there. This is Chelsea Bridge. Gabby's never been to Chelsea before. We just walked through Chelsea. What did you think?
Chelsea's, I've heard of that.
It was really beautiful. I can't believe I've been streets there actually.
So that tower there, you can see something's popped out of it. And I thought I was seeing things at first, but I've decided to book. Tell you how much that's going to be later.
Cool,
it
man.
might surprise you actually. So we need to head down there. So I thought it'd be a nice route in as we walk by the Thames. And here's an interesting fact. Battersea Power Station used to keep all these houses, or what used to be houses and apartments, over the other side of the bridge warm back in the 80s.
So what does now?
Prince Philip's least favourite place. And the cats, for some odd reason, used to love the power station. So all this accommodation is new. See the top of the chimney just poking out just there.
Okay, so I think when he was talking about 9 billion, it must be this whole area. It's not just the shopping mall, obviously. But still, man, that's a lot of money to put in, you know, what looked to be a relatively small area. But, you know, I'm not big on shopping, but, you know, I do like visiting cool spaces like some really cool modern shopping centers. Or, you know, it's just, it's not even about necessarily the shopping aspect. No, I hate shopping. You know, but I like, you know, there's different cool places to eat, different shops and stuff. You know, a lot of malls, modern malls, especially in Asia, are actually like, they're like entire cities in a way. You know, they have everything you could ever want in this one building. So kind of cool, but let's continue, guys.
This is when it actually opened on the 14th of October. A place to shop, live and eat. Would you live here?
Yeah, I like it actually. If I was to live anywhere in London, it'd be somewhere like this.
There's loads of restaurants, cafes along here.
Wow, looks like a very modern area.
Really pretty actually, isn't it? With the London skyline in the background. Now the point of filming this is in December,
Wow.
so they're getting ready for Christmas. So you'll see lots of Christmas decorations and stuff.
You come around
But
the
this
corner
area
and you
used to be
see
pretty
that
much
gigantic
like a bit of a wasteland
building
Seems so striking
with the
as you walk up to it,
smokestacks.
doesn't it? Some huge Christmas balls.
What is that? Okay. Dude, that's so cool, man.
So there's the Power Station suites that are for sale, costing probably around a few $100,000, maybe up to $1 million for a penthouse.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me from what I've heard.
Power Station,
London.
and here is the map.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. So this is the power station. Okay. All right. So park over here. I'm guessing this may be apartments. Not really sure. But I love when you come around the corner there and you just see that big power station building in contrast with the more modern kind of buildings that were mostly windows. It just is so beautiful just sitting there in the center like that. Really great idea to keep the power station as almost like a focal point of the area, it looks like.
Weird to see this, that you are here, the entrance to the power station. Obviously we're going to go and see what it looks like inside, because it looks pretty special. And it's nice that they've got some restaurants and other things going on outside.
Oh, there's carousel.
And because it's Christmas, they have an ice skating rink.
Oh, that's why the Christmas
and
stuff. Okay.
A little pop-up bar.
That's cool.
Look, that's real.
I hope so.
This ice skating rink is pretty big, actually. Look at that with the tree
Oh,
in
dude,
the middle.
man, that looks nice, man.
Absolutely amazing.
My daughter would love this. Like, it's a little Ferris wheel.
Wow.
A little.
I've made a reservation to go into lift 109, which is that thing there where you actually go up into one of the old, I guess, cooling towers, steam towers.
That's cool, man.
So before we actually head into
I said smokestack. It's
Battersea
like
Power
a steam
Station
stack, I
itself,
guess.
I'm going to head up there. So it'll be interesting to see when Christmas finishes what they'll have here afterwards. But there's a little bit of a vintage fun fair going on, and a little mini big wheel as well.
Love the look of this building, man.
The first thing that is quite interesting is they don't have any signage on the front whatsoever.
That's true.
Yeah,
and what looks like a royal balcony at the top.
you would not think this is going to have anything to do with shopping.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
not at all.
Go for the main doors, like the big centre doors, because everyone's just going around the edges at the moment. Be a bit more of a grander entrance if we can.
I just want to say before we enter, sorry for pausing so much, guys. I was just like, this place looks really cool, and I like the whole look of the whole area around here. It looks very clean. I'm really surprised at how clean this old power station building looks. You know, how old is this building itself? But so far, the outside, what they've done here, it looks really cool. It looks really nice. Granted, I know a lot of it's new, so it's going to be clean, but you know, it's just the first thing that, you know, pops out at me.
Will it open for us? Or are these not open?
Automatic doors.
No.
What? Okay.
Wow. I mean,
wow.
Look at that. A lot of the brickwork, as you can see over there, is exposed, but
oh, that's cool, dude.
Amazing.
Wow. Again, it doesn't feel like a shopping centre, but you can see the shops. They're all embedded in the side almost.
I was going to say for a second, is there carpet? There isn't carpet. See all the original brickwork.
I love that,
up.
dude.
And I think what probably was stairs back in the day.
That's cool,
when
man.
The original windows were.
Great idea to leave that stuff kind of unfinished
have a look
in a
around
way.
Because there's some very interesting places
completely changes the energy of the place.
Like Turbine Hall B and Turbine Hall A, and also see what shops are in here. Before we do any of that, it's time to go up here. That's where I'm going. So that's what it looks like coming out of the top of the tower. I thought I was on level 1. This does say level 1. I'm just confused to where I go. Oh, hang on a second. There's a sign right there. The fully restored northwest chimney houses a lift that takes you up to 109 metres above London.
Wow, man. That's
Look at
cool.
that, all the old girders. and pulleys that used to be here from the old power station.
Such a great use of space, man.
Absolutely incredible.
That tearing down a building like this, I'm so glad
they open now for
they kept it.
Just 2 months. Okay, let's talk about price. If you book ahead, it costs you £15. If you want to book on the day and you're lazy like me and you didn't realise that the lift was here, it will cost you £23.
Okay,
so
that's not bad.
Booking ahead.
You know, it is a little expensive if you've got like a family of 4 or something.
History about Battersea Power Station. And everyone's waiting. I've got to go in when that says group 2, so that's group 1. Hard to believe what used to be in this very hall.
Wow, man.
Massive turbine. Did you know it's also been used for loads of different movies and TV shows when it was left disused? Until what it looks like now. It's talking about the cats that made the power station their home. I mean, I know it's just a lift, but it's been turned into a bit of a tourist attraction where you can get your photo taken.
Probably a good way to see the London skyline.
Countdown has begun until I'm heading up. 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Tension is mounting. No one's actually taking photos of the countdown. I believe this door will open. Should do.
That's a cool entrance, man. That's just a...
Take it, these are the lifts.
It's just a really cool vibe.
So you're about to go through a journey showing you how power is created in a power station. So you're aware this wall over here, this wall behind you, and this wall over here are all interactive. So feel free to get nice and close to them, move around, and the walls will react to you. But apart from that, enjoy the show.
Oh, dude, that's cool, man. It's like just a whole... Oh, wow, dude. That's really cool. Like, it just... I don't know, man. Cool vibe. That was cool, man.
Between these two lifts here, they'll take you up to the onboarding level.
Question is, do we actually have to press it ourselves?
What is that sound, dude? It's just... Dude, the sound, man. That's so cool.
Above you here, you'll be able to see the northwest chimney. So you have to take photos. Quite a good opportunity for you to do so. Up to the boarding level, there's 36 steps. You've got a couple of minutes till the lift comes down, so there's no rush to get to the top of the step.
Wait, what?
Ooh, okay. This way.
Wait, they have to climb stairs?
So obviously it's not a lift all the way up.
Oh.
You've got to take the steps. So we've walked up some steps. Now we wait for the
lift. I guess it's not wheelchair accessible.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man. What an awesome idea. That's awesome, man. I love the open industrial look of this.
This is so weird.
That is so cool, man.
Some amazing views as we pop out.
Oh, wow. Wow.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
That was so cool. It was just like you're in the lift, and then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, you're up on top and you're seeing the entirety of London. Wow, what a great idea. Whoever decided to create this, do this with not just the mall itself, but with the chimney stack here, that's just amazing. What a great idea.
We have about 2 minutes left, okay? Feel free to walk around.
So many details, the music,
All
the
these
lighting
point
coming
out
up.
What you can see in front of you. It's amazing to think that we're actually in chimney
Yeah.
right now. An iconic chimney as well. London skyline over there. You can see the
Wow.
Docklands in the distance. the
That's so
Tower of
cool, dude.
London, the Shard over there. And of course the River Thames, which looks beautiful today. So we
Uber
are
boat,
109
something I've never seen.
meters in the air, which is pretty much the same height as the London Eye. But if you think the logistics that they had to do to just put this lift in this tower and how much it cost.
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
from the top here, you can actually see down into the power station and the shopping centre and how they've
What is
literally
that?
transformed it. There's like gardens down there. What looks like some VIP areas going on the top. Can you see that? And the two
Wow.
other chimneys.
And now we're about to go down. That's it.
That's so cool, man. I love how much detail is, at this place.
So here you come out and
Your power
you
pose.
scan your QR code of your ticket.
Oh, get a picture.
If you screw it up, it won't work. Oh well. It was an awful photo anyway. So you can get mugs, postcards, pencils, diaries.
All right,
Well,
that's
for £15 if you book in advance, or if you pay on the day, it's a little bit more expensive. I thought that was a great experience. You get a really different perspective of the London skyline from this side of the Thames. But the fact that you're actually in a piece of history, who would have thought that you could actually go up into one of the old chimneys?
Yeah, that's
at the
really
power
cool.
Station. That was an amazing experience. So we're starting from the lower ground floor and we're going to work our way up to the ground floor and then the upper 2 floors. So the way this is designed is that you've got the central bit of the power station and then you've got the turbine rooms, which is obviously one over that side and another one over there. You get a better perspective from up above. Have you seen any shops yet that you're interested in, Gabby?
Well, all of them, of course.
One of the main reactors.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not this was in the original spot, I'm not sure.
Very romantic spot to have tea.
In fact, actually, it's not tea, Gabby, it's a champagne bar. Look at these little lights here, you can have a champagne cocktail or two. So as you come in the main entrance, you literally just come down the stairs. But the new and the old, I love that kind of architecture myself. I don't think I've ever been into a shopping centre this clean.
Neither have I.
Wow, look at this. So there's still some shops to arrive. This has been open since October. I love their Christmas decorations. And you're not seeing things. There's an actual car
I just
up
noticed
there in that box. Can you see that?
I can see it.
There's a car up there. We'll get a better
What
view
is
on the
that about?
second level.
Competition or something.
I don't think so. Competition.
Oh,
Competition to win this
to
car.
win an electric vehicle.
That's just crazy. It's a nice car, fully electric.
What is that?
Never heard of that brand before. So I'm not a big fan of shopping centres, but this is really impressive, isn't it?
It really is, man.
Your eyes don't know where to look.
I know.
I'm not a shopper, but,
Look.
I like cool spaces, and this is definitely a
this
cool
is a shop that
space.
sells cars inside a shopping centre. And they're car doors, yeah.
Car doors, what?
How much are one of these going to set you back? £75,000? That's not bad.
It's not
The
cheap
wing
either.
mirrors. They're cameras. That is a nice
You don't even
car.
have mirrors, you just have
It
cameras.
smells like you're in a posh hotel. It smells really nice.
If you can't afford one of the cars, you might be able to afford a car door instead.
What is the car door
Do you reckon
about?
they do
Just
that? They say
decoration?
that if you can't afford that, I tell you what, you can buy one of those and feel like you own one. I've noticed there's a lot of pianos in here randomly as well. So this is pretty special. Outside in, you're inside, but it feels like you're outside because obviously this big open space.
Oh.
It actually feels a little bit cooler here.
Wasn't there like a skylight or something somewhere?
So Gordon Ramsay has a restaurant in here.
Oh, does he?
Which we'll go and check out in a moment. A lot of these shops for me are very posh. Look, there is another car shop. What is it with car shops in here?
I don't know, but they have a lot of like jewellery shops as well, like highly expensive ones, like Rolex.
Yeah, see, like, I could take or leave the shop. Well, no, I'd leave the shopping. I don't like shopping. But again, I love cool spaces, man. And this is a really cool space. It really is. I'd like to just go in here and just, you know, it's a good place to go to people watch, get a bite to eat, that type of thing. And if I had to go and, you know, needed to get something shopping wise, you know, be a pretty cool place to go get it, I suppose.
For example.
Yeah, look at that man. He's so happy to welcome you in. How much? Oh, exhibition only, they're not telling you the prices. He looks very happy to welcome you in to spend thousands of pounds. So look at the back end of the power station here.
They have a really posh Marks and Spencer's out there, and a really
posh one. Aren't there Marks and Spencer's all posh for us people that can't afford it? So we're now on the upper ground.
Upper ground. So you have ground and upper ground.
The music is being pumped in at the moment by little, what are they called? But little Bose speakers, and Gabby actually uses these to sing. Good to know they've got a Starbucks, Pret-a-Manger.
Doesn't everywhere have a Starbucks?
Probably 90% occupied of shops in here.
Is there anywhere that doesn't have a Starbucks?
Battersea Power Station theme running throughout with the fans and all this on the wall. So we're in Turbine Hall A at the moment. I think you get a much better perspective though when you go up to the third level. It actually smells really nice in here as well.
It's got like that new car smell, probably.
Still a few shops that are empty at the minute where the pancakes are. Never heard of that before, but I'm interested in pancakes. So Gordon Ramsay
sounds good, actually.
Here.
Bread Street.
Kitchen and Bar.
Bread Street. That's a good name for a restaurant, actually. Bread Street. I bet you that's expensive to see.
How much would you pay for some roasted?
I want to see what's it cost. Let's see what we got here. Beef Wellington, $52. Woo! I mean, you know, downtown London, I've heard prices are pretty crazy. So, I mean, and a beef Wellington, never had one, but looks good. But yeah, this other stuff isn't actually that bad. Actually, that's not bad. You know, $22, $23. I mean, yeah. That's surprising. I thought it would be a little bit more expensive than that for, you know, center of London. I suspected a nice, luxurious shopping mall like this would probably have some more upscale restaurants. And this is obviously a little bit upscale, but, you know, 20s isn't bad for a main course somewhere like that.
Cod in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, £28. Wow. Fish and chips, £22. Yikes. Being from the coast,
£22
that's
for fish and
expensive.
That is actually expensive. Once you do the conversion to US dollars, that would be
so it says they've got a
even more so
up here.
That's
Whether
true.
That's here yet, or I can't see any signs for it. So you've got Turbine Hall A and Turbine Hall B. I think Turbine Hall B for me is my favourite. Look at this from up here. That is amazing. And attention to detail, how it's all been fully restored. Look. Is that control room or something?
Oh yeah, I bet it was.
The old clock up there. You can see all the steel girders they've left.
That really is
away.
cool, man.
And you would probably think health and safety. The size of that hanging down. I'm sure they've replaced the wires up there, so they're not going to fall down anytime soon.
I hope so.
It's a pretty strong roof though, because it can hold a car. So they're using it for something. And these Christmas lights, they're pretty special. I'd love these in my house or in my garden. Okay, so I want to show you this cafe stroke bar called the control room, and some of the original controls from Battersea Power Station are actually in there. Let's go and have a look around. You just walk around here?
Yeah, absolutely. The only rule we have is don't touch anything.
Okay. Wow. I don't know if this used to be in the original place or they've moved it, but look at this. Not
That is
allowed
cool,
to
man.
touch anything.
It's really awesome. They left
I wonder
all
if
these
anyone watching
different
this
things.
ever worked at Battersea Power Station and maybe worked controlling all of these. Who would have thought that it would now be a restaurant and a bar? It smells really nice in here. They must be pumping some kind of fragrance into the air.
Yeah, they probably are.
Let's just have a walk up to the cinema. I'm not sure if it's open yet. I think it is open. Wow, look at this.
Oh, it's just like a
A
platform.
massive bird's eye view from up here. What a very understated entrance to a cinema.
Oh,
How many screens have they got?
that is a really interesting entrance to.
I was going to say, how many
Movie
screens have
theater.
you got?
So we've got 2 screens here.
So this cinema will have a private members club where you can go and have a drink and a meal before you go and see a show, before you go and see a film. What a great idea. And if I go this time of day, it's £12. That's not bad. No big popcorn machines here. All very
That
posh.
is very luxurious.
Wine in there.
A very luxurious cinema.
Not many shopping centres have sofas. So leaving the power station behind. So this whole area on the south side of the power station has been completely transformed into what it was 10 years ago.
Wow.
These buildings look like they're spinning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Interesting view they have though of the power station. They are pretty close to it if you think about it, looking out the window onto just like a solid brick wall. So this is where we are now, and the electric boulevard is all down here. There's also Prospect Park, which has also been sorted out. They've also got the power station park, which is obviously the main entrance where we came into, so we're just behind it now.
Now you come out the other side.
Which you think is the main entrance? I would have said the north entrance is the main entrance, but this is the most southerliest entrance to the power station.
Yeah, I would think the other side, it had kind of.
So there is a hotel. on
It
this
looked
side.
more like an entrance.
A lot of building
It
work
looks
still
like the
going
back.
on, but a lot of these places are now filled. There's a Zara down
Wow.
there. This area is called Electric Boulevard.
This looks like an extremely expensive area. Like, very expensive. I can't even guess how much an apartment would be in this area.
Obviously staying in the theme of the power station. It's quite a nice area. There's no shops on the right hand side, just on the left hand side is occupied by Zara. But just look at this.
Yeah, that's a really cool contrast, man.
It's just so different. Who would have thought this would be a massive area for shopping, eating, restaurants? It's great because this part of London, as many Londoners will know, is not the best area at all. So now,
It's not the best
shadow of the
area.
power station looks amazing. So this will continue all
Wow.
the way around here. So you would have thought they would have opened it all together, but they've obviously opened it up in phases.
Well, I can
this part
I can imagine
of
they didn't want to
Electric
open it all
Avenue.
together because
Continue
otherwise
with
stuff
even
is just
more
gonna be sitting there
hotels and
doing nothing.
apartments. In
You know,
fact,
they can
you
go
see
ahead and
that
start
building
making
there,
money
that
with
looks
it right
amazing.
away.
50 Electric Boulevard. That looks insane. So we're just round the back of the power station and we've just noticed that there looks like there's apartments over this side, even though, oh yes, they are apartments.
Wow.
Yeah, because I noticed like there's like a clothesline in a window, and you go further across and you've got
Some Christmas
randomly some
decorations.
Christmas lights, and then you go further down, you've got someone's sofa.
I guess they're trying to make this area look like the old wasteland, how it used to be. But yeah, it's called Switch House, Gabby, that's what it's called. In fact,
Switch
if you
House.
look right at the top, little penthouse suites maybe.
Now you're
It's-
talking my language.
What's crazy is that they look pretty much all occupied. And I bet you they're not cheap, are they?
I would really be curious to know how much they cost.
Yeah, me too. I can imagine.
Yeah, to live in a mall stroke power station. What's really
interesting.
we didn't see a Boots, we didn't see a Superdrug.
We didn't see a New Look, and we didn't see a River Island.
Yeah, all the shops in there, well not all of the shops, but a lot of the shops are kind of high-end shops. Like for us personally, we only went into Starbucks. But it was great to walk around. Things are quite expensive in there, but it's amazing what they've done with Battersea Power Station. It's been talked about for decades, and the fact that it's, I would say, 90% finished. There's not all shops that have been taken up in there.
That's right. It would be interesting to know what it's going to be like this time next year. So it's good that we're putting this vlog out now so that we can compare.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole community around it. You can live, you can work, you can shop, you can eat. It's an amazing space.
I felt it was lacking that little bit of atmosphere. I think because it was so high end, but it was absolutely immaculate and very prestige.
And it smelled really nice in there. You know, like when if you've ever walked into a show home, when it smells brand new, that's how nice it smells in there. I hope that they never put any signage on the power station. I don't think they will.
I like that too.
Keep it as it is,
yeah,
because it's so understated. From the south and the north entrance, it still looks like you're walking into an old power station rather than a shopping mall.
Exactly.
And I hope they keep it like that. Do give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'll see you next time.
All right, guys. I thought that was really cool. They did a great job with this tour, and that's probably the coolest shopping mall I've ever seen in my life. Now, granted, I agree with him. Number one, I'm not a shopper. I hate shopping. Shopping is something I dread beyond belief. Is like, you know, I think a lot of guys are like that. A lot of guys don't like shopping, but they're definitely not my thing. You know, and I'm definitely not, you know, a luxurious shopper. You know, I don't care about, you know, high-end clothing and watches and all this stuff. It's not my thing, you know. I think, you know, if you're in certain areas, if you live in a wealthy area of London, you probably kind of maybe get into that vibe because everybody else around you may be in that vibe. But, you know, where I'm at, man, you know, it's definitely not like that. But like I said, you know, take the shopping out of it, you know, take the luxurious stores out of it. And I just absolutely love that space. A great mall, man. You know, I guess they are trying to turn this whole area, it looks like, into a very luxurious type of area. And so, you know, it makes sense that that's what you're going to find, you know, with the stores inside. And that cinema looked over the top. It looked like they didn't even have popcorn, which is pretty crazy. I think they had champagne, but not popcorn. But yeah, this looks like a really cool area. I can only imagine how much it's going to cost to live here. And I don't know how they actually get into their apartments if they are, you know, up on top of the shopping center. Are they just able to go into the shopping center 24 hours a day? I wouldn't think so. There must be a separate entrance somewhere that we didn't see. But yeah, guys, really cool. Love the lift. I mean, it was just amazing how they had this whole experience surrounding the lift. You go in there, there's this whole, you know, this visual experience, visual audio experience. And then you get into this lift that's just glass and you see the industrial look with some lights and you got this really beautiful music. And then all of a sudden you just boom, all around you, 360-degree views is just London. And it's just like, wow, you weren't expecting that, I guess. And it's just like, cause I heard it, they were like gasping, like, oh, because it was just like, wow, you know, just like boom, just like that. But yeah, guys, really cool. I'd love to visit this place. I doubt I'd buy anything, but I've always wanted to like just do it one time, go to like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. You know, I don't generally eat at very fancy restaurants like that. I'm guessing that's probably not a Michelin star restaurant or anything. I would love to go to one of those one time just to have the experience. Not really something, again, you know, I don't really need that stuff on a regular basis, but it's the type of thing that would be cool to say you did, be cool to just have that experience one time. Yeah, guys, definitely look forward to seeing how this transforms, like you said, you know, maybe give it another year or so and see what happens. But I'm guessing this whole area is going to be highly luxurious. If you know how much it costs to rent an apartment around here, please let me know in the comments. I would just be curious because I'm guessing based off of what I know London's real estate prices to be, the little bit I know about it, I'm guessing the prices here are going to be through the roof. Right here on the river and whatnot, especially. But Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow me on my journey to discover my British and Irish ancestry. Till next time, guys. Peace.